What's going on, everyone? So today we are checking out more Ren. I've seen a couple of recommendations. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I see it's been a little bit more popular as of recently. So I'm gonna check out this one. It's called The Tale of Jenny and Screech. Now, with the song title, I know those names, Jenny and Screech, very well. I was a 90s kid, grew up on Saved by the Bell. So I know those characters all too well. So I'm gonna assume this is going to be, and seeing that the song is split into chapters, I see on the seek bar here, it's split into chapters. So I'm going to assume that it's going to tell one side of a love story, second side of a love story, and then maybe a combination of the both. But yeah, I'm stoked to hear what this this phenomenal artist has to bring to this one. I checked out obviously his most popular song, which is Hi Ren, already, and you can go check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I'm ready to get back into this. This is a long one. This is 13 minutes long, so buckle in. This is going to be a long reaction, but yeah, let's get into it. This is Ren, Tale of Jenny and Screech. He's got the like 90s-esque jacket on.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before. She wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air.
So this is not a love song.
Telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest.
This is definitely not what I thought it was going to be.
She was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
He's got such a nice voice. I guess this is now going to tell the tale of Screech, right? Yeah. So I guess this is Screech's point of view of him robbing Jenny. Maybe. Screech's tale. Okay.
Our story, it starts right at the end. At the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But
so wait, did he kill Jenny?
Down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, are you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch, for fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest.
Fuck. Simulating the gunshots with the guitar, that's a nice little thing.
Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying 1 street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Oh. His storytelling aspect is out of this world. Okay, so what's the next chapter then? Violet. Okay. So I guess this is the girlfriend of Screech. I'm assuming anyway. Could be wrong. Jeez, that guitar playing. This now sets an even more somber tone to the song.
London city, far from pretty, 2 005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstains, she's our lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
Just by that intro lyrics, I'm gonna assume that Screech was abusing her.
Was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack. One to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess, he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I want to do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins are lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Oh. That's a twist I wasn't expecting. So they were brother and sister. Oh. What a way to end that. Oh my God. I want to hear more to that. Oh, okay. That song really absorbed me right in to the point where like I couldn't speak during the reaction. Like that was so encapsulating in the tale of everything. Like I was basically picturing everything he was saying, you know, and that twist at the end, you know, with Jenny and Screech being brother and sister, being twins at that, you know. So I'm assuming Violet was their mother to both of them. Violet wasn't Screech's boyfriend like I thought. She was just someone that was in an abusive relationship and ended up dying, giving birth to the twins, from what I gather. I want to know, is this a real story that happened to someone in Ren's life and maybe just alter the names for the privacy sake of everything, right? But that had to have been some sort of, if that wasn't a real story, that really shows the level that Ren is at for storytelling. With that song alone, even with High Ren, I feel like the level of storytelling this song had was 1,000 times better than High Ren. Ren was more of a personal track, fighting his own demons kind of thing, but with this song, he's just telling another story, not a personal story as far as I know, right? So that was very, very, you know, enveloping. You know, I wonder if anyone else like imagines themselves watching this scenario go down when he's telling the story. Like, you know, when a storyteller does a good job, when you can visualize yourself being there at that scenario, right? And Ren does just that. As for expectations with this song, this was definitely not what I thought it was going to be. Because you think of Jenny and Screech, you think of the character names from Saved by the Bell. Very popular 90s show. And how Screech was always trying to get with Jenny, but Jenny kept rejecting him because he had that nerd personality, stuff like that, right? So it was in the end they got together, you know, all that stuff, right? But it was just like, I thought this was going to be a love story, but this turned out to be something way different, way totally unexpected, and kind of like it took me aback on the story because it's so thrilling, and to find that twist at the end there that they were brother and sister and that he killed his own sister laying face down on the floor, right? And then he dies by the hands of cops, right? Now they're both dead, right? I want to know, so like in Jenny's tale, he never really said that like Jenny was leaving a bad life, but yet Screech did, right? So I would assume that maybe, you know, because of genetics and stuff like that, maybe they both would have led, you know, or both would have been led down the wrong path in life. And, you know, Screech seems to be the only one that went down that wrong path, and Jenny was just an innocent person walking. I want to hear more on the background of that, because now it's got me like intrigued. So where like I want to know, like, did they get separated at birth? Were they raised together? Did they know each other at the, like when, you know, Screech robbed and killed Jenny, you know? So I want to hear more. Is there like another part to this coming, or is this it? Because I definitely want to hear more to this. Like it's a little bit of a tough song, and I'm probably going to have to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this video, just so that anyone that's gone through domestic abuse or has been through any kind of trauma like that, you know, if they have like PTSD or anything like that, right? Just so that they don't get, you know, re-triggered by it or anything like that, because I don't want any of my viewers to go through a hard time like that. So yeah, I'm probably going to put a trigger warning at the beginning of the video because of the sensitive topic of this video, but I think that comes with the nature of Ren too. From what I've been hearing, all of his songs have some sort of deep, dark meaning. You know, he's very good at storytelling, which this is definite proof of that. But yeah, that's it on my thoughts on Ren, the tale of Jenny and Screech. Again, that was phenomenal storytelling. I'm almost one to say, like, I want to hear more before I make a final decision, but I'm almost willing to say he's probably one of the best storytellers of our generation. And that goes even towards, you know, all the current rappers that do storytelling-esque songs, right? NF is another storytelling rapper, and you know, NF does it with like beats and stuff like that, but just the way Ren does it with no beats, just an acoustic guitar and himself, right, puts a whole different perspective on storytelling compared to your typical storytelling songs, right? It's very folksy in a way, but also very dramatic in that way, right? And I definitely want to hear more from Ren. So I'm definitely going to continue this journey of Ren because I need to hear more. Like, his storytelling talent is out of this world. But yeah, that's about it on Ren, the tale of Jenny and Screech. Thank you for joining me on this video. If you want to see the original, I'll have it linked down below in the description. I'll also have all my socials linked down below as well, so you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch as well. You can also follow my other YouTube channel, which I don't really upload on, but yeah, you can follow me there as well. And yeah, that's about it for this. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of this song and video. Tell me more about Ren, because I want to know more about Ren. And yeah, that's about it. I've been SHINEBOXX, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Later.